How's it going, everyone? College Lefty, and in this video we have a ton of MLB The Show news to talk about. We have a lot of content coming to Diamond Dynasty, and we're going to go ahead and get right into it. If you have been keeping up with the recent YouTube videos and live streams over on Twitch, then you know that I've been talking about a stub sale, most recently during the pack sale that we recently had last week. I was talking about how I thought we would get a stub sale after the pack sale is over with, and we do in fact have 20 to 40% off of stubs until July 13th for Xbox players and July 14th for PlayStation players. I think that this might be the first time we've had a stub sale for both platforms at the same time. I might be incorrect on that, but I know that that will affect the market regardless, right? We will also have set 1 through 22 headliner bundles, and these are 2-pack bundles available for 10K stubs. Usually you would get one of these packs for 7,500, so you are saving 2,500 stubs on each pack, or potentially 5,000 stubs on this 2-pack bundle. I don't necessarily know if the cards are worth it. I would potentially buy the headliner diamond since it does not guarantee you one of those headliner diamonds featured in this pack. The next thing we have is a list of common pitchers that Scuffy McGee has put together. He is definitely worth a follow on Twitter. He streams on Twitch as well. But he has put together this list of, I guess, common pitchers that kind of fit the meta of this game. And this is going to be extremely helpful for a lot of people because we are going to have an event called the MOONSHOT event, right? And this MOONSHOT event is listed on this updated schedule. It starts today at around 11 a.m. Pacific time, potentially closer to noon. But we're going to be able to use common pitchers between the overall of 60 and 64, and also pretty much any diamond hitters that have a good amount of power. I think last year it was power hitters with 80 or above, or 75 or above. So expect to see something like that. We also have a lot of other content coming out, right? A roster update that's happening today. We have Team Affinities coming out on July 12th, along with the brand new Ranked Seasons reward and Home Run Derby cards later on that night. We have a ton of content coming out in a couple of days. 3 days from now, we're going to get 3 content updates in the same day. One at noon Pacific time, one at 3 p.m. Pacific time, and one most likely at like 9 Pacific time or midnight on the East Coast. We got Home Run Derby cards in last year's game or the year before. But one thing to keep in mind is that we will most likely not be able to use this knuckleball pitcher in Mickey Janis during the MOONSHOT event because he won't meet the overall threshold required for this event. I know a lot of people have talked about getting this card up to the Parallel 5 or the Superfractor tier, and that is essentially useless in this event. But we will have a Home Run Derby collection in Prince Fielder coming out. MLB The Show's developers put out a YouTube video talking about this collection reveal. I'm also looking forward to a Part 2 collection to the Mariano Rivera collection, and you might need this Prince Fielder as one of those sets, or I guess one of those vouchers, right? I think we're going to get that pretty soon. I've been talking about that for a while, but we're going to go ahead and hop into some Ranked Seasons gameplay. I'm going to be trying out this 99 overall Wander Franco, at least for a game, right? I picked him up last night. I figured we were going to get a stub sale, and we ended up getting one, so I'll probably end up flipping him, selling him for a profit, or at least, 5K stubs, hopefully, after the 10% tax is taken out. But we're going to try him out in this gameplay. We have Jackie Robinson getting a late base hit to start it off. I stole second base, moved him over to third base with Pablo Sanchez, and Mike Trout now has about 5 quirks activated, right? Situational hitter, night player, unfazed, fastball quirk, breaking ball quirk. He's got all those quirks activated, and we were able to hit a sac fly, which is not exactly what I'm looking for, but it will give us a run. And now Chipper Jones hits it out. The confidence is lowered on the pitcher after scoring a run in the first inning. It happens in Showdown. It happens against Play vs. CPU and Conquest, and it certainly happens in Ranked Seasons. It does play a big factor in terms of how the game will go. If you get off to an early start, you have a better chance to mercy rule the opponent, to continue to score more runs. But as you can see, I was not able to break the game open. It's 2-0. He was able to get a couple strikeouts. He gets the confidence back up. And that's exactly what we're trying to do here with Edward Cabrera, trying to get his individual pitch confidence up high enough to where he receives, I guess, the blue confidence meter maxed out all the way, and we are able to locate with pinpoint pitching much easier. You're going to be able to get rewarded moving that circle around with the right stick, and then also moving it down towards that blue icon. We hit an early, or a very early, home run on a changeup low and away. That's certainly going to get the confidence down as we are able to kind of lead that inning off with a solo shot. We have Mike Trout coming up, rips a base hit. PCI was not necessarily on the ball, but as you could see, the bat, or at least the swing path of Mike Trout, looked to be right on it, maybe hit it off the end of the bat a little bit. But we were settling in here with Edward Cabrera, trying to get him to chase these low pitches, trying to get him to go after the off speed, low in the zone. And right here is a great example of working that confidence meter, right? We're pretty close to maxing out his confidence all the way. We're facing Cliff Lee, and he only has one base hit through the third inning. So this is a very important at-bat. Even though it is the pitcher, I'm really focused on getting the slider confidence up, because that seems to be the only pitch with Edward Cabrera that I hang over the middle of the plate. Maybe I'm throwing it to a righty low and away, and I hang it over the middle, and it gives up an absolute moonshot. That has really been the only time where I've gotten hit hard while using Edward Cabrera, or at least in ranked seasons on Hall of Fame difficulty. The only runs I've really given up with him have been on All-Star. But here we have Kyle Schwarber, lefty once again. I've hit 2 perfect home runs off of a lefty, and I've kind of struggled a little bit with Kyle Schwarber against a righty. But at the same time, you know, I've been inconsistent at the plate recently. I'm trying to have better at-bats. I'm trying to focus on some of the little things that go into this game, like the confidence meter, like establishing, you know, certain parts of the zone while I'm pitching, and trying to take away a couple different pitches while I'm at the plate. And when I have good swing timing, or when I'm able to react with the PCI to the baseball and be able to swing with the correct timing and be out in front and, you know, get on the early side of good and things like that, then that is when I'm playing at my best. But this is going to be the squad that we are rocking with. We are at 875 rating right now. We need 25 more points, and I'm afraid that that's going to be 2 wins away. I think we're going to get around 18 to 20 if we win the next game, and then we are going to need to another 5 to 10 points in order to make it. But I think we have a shot to make World Series. I have a couple pitchers that I need to get some rest, and they need to recover their energy. But we have Fergie Jenkins, we have Shohei Ohtani, we have a couple different pitchers, Quinn Priester, Cliff Lee, some different guys that I can go to. I also have my creative player that I might end up using, which has Pedro Martinez's motion. But until next time, peace out.